Lamu Archipelago, Kenya, a place of breathtaking beauty, but also one of the most geographically challenging regions for waste management. Spreading across islands with limited transport infrastructure, managing plastic waste here is both costly and complex. But in the face of this challenge, one organization has continued to build practical circular solutions, the Flipflopi Project. Building a circular economy in Lamu requires more than community effort. It requires infrastructure capable of surviving one of the harshest waste recovery environments in the country. And while recovered hard-to-recycle material volumes grow, the existing recovery infrastructure is struggling to keep up. In a region where geography makes waste recovery difficult, community collectors have become the backbone of a growing circular economy. Wasted plastic is recovered from beaches, mangroves, terrestrial environments, and households is sorted, baled. The hard-to-recycle materials are transported for recycling, while the more easily recyclable materials are transported by the Flipflopi here in Lamu. They're creating income opportunities while reducing pollution across the islands.
Hii kazi nafanya kwa sababu inanisaidia sana kwa fizi ya mtoto.
But operating a material recovery facility in Lamu comes with major challenges. Unlike mainland towns, every bale, every sack, and every kilogram recovered must move across land in a place with no roads and eventually make it to the mainland by sea. Transport is expensive, storage is limited, and the coastal climate works against recovery efforts every single day. Without adequate covered storage, recovery plastics waiting to be transported are exposed to heat, humidity, and rain, reducing their quality and value before they can even enter the recycling chain.
The lack of a bigger storage at the MRF has actually affected us in a very big way. First reason being, it has limited us to what we can collect. And then again, lack of that, and with the environment we live in, is too hot to an extent. If you don't have a shade under certain plastics, they start degrading. So that means you need to store the plastic at a cooler place. If not, they'll degrade. So if they get to be processed into the next processes, they lose value. So the value if you collect a plastic is still a bit of intact, but when you come and store it here for long, when you process it again, it now loses the value. Even the product you're making out of it is not as strong as it could have been if you could have stored that plastic well.
To strengthen recovery efforts in Lamu, Flipflopi is partnering with PAKPRO, Kenya's leading packaging producer responsibility organization. This partnership directly supports Extended Producer Responsibility, or EPR, a system which came into effect in 2024, where producers remain responsible for packaging even after. Funding support from PAKPRO has helped unlock transportation for plastics that cannot be recycled locally.
For us as PAKPRO, the relevance of this partnership is that we are able to support the recovery of these plastics, but also other packaging materials in this crucial ecosystem to be able to retain the sanctity of this island, but also to provide a solution for waste management. Currently and traditionally, there hasn't been an organized waste infrastructure in Lamu. Flipflopi is a pioneer, and so for us, they have already built a community of practice, built relationships with the community to be able to recover waste. And for us, it's strategic to be able to have them to be able to do this.
In Lamu, where geography has long made waste recovery difficult, Flipflopi and partners, including PAKPRO, are proving that circular solutions are possible. That through partnership, infrastructure, and shared responsibility, even the most complex waste challenges can become opportunities for environmental and community transformation.